What's going on, my PT peeps and my Game of Thrones fans? Well, alright, that was it. The series finale of Game of Thrones aired a couple minutes ago, May 19th, 2019. So obviously, spoiler warning for Game of Thrones as a whole, Season 8, the series finale. If you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching now, as I don't want to ruin anything for you. Well, I thought it was okay. I thought it was a decent episode. It was a good way to end the series. You know, how can you really end it? But a lot of people are still left alive, and I'm surprised by that. And as I'm making this video, I just got done watching the episode. So I'm going to try to hit a lot of things that I saw and some big things. I'm sure I'm going to miss some things. But the first thing is that, wow, there's a lot of people left. A lot of people are in this picture. And to be honest, it's more people than I thought would be alive at the end of the series. I kind of like how they wrapped it all up and they made Bran actually the king of the 6 kingdoms, not 7 kingdoms. Now, Dany won the battle at King's Landing. It wasn't even a battle. It was just a butt whooping. And I mean, really, it was pretty crazy. And it does make you think, did Bran have a hand in Dany and Drogon and everything there? We didn't get any indication on it, but that's a theory going around, and it makes you wonder a little bit. Well, King's Landing was tore up by Dany, and she really turned into a dictator. I don't want to say the Mad Queen and all that stuff, but Tyrion going around, you kind of felt bad for him a little bit. But Tyrion had to find his brother and his brother's body, and Cersei's body too. So you're like, all right, we got the definite answer that they were killed off. They're not still alive, even though there were some bricks all over the place. And I just thought there would be more bricks there, but Tyrion got to see Jaime and Cersei, and we got that definite answer. But King's Landing was the breaking point of the story for Daenerys. She got it, she won, and then she lost it like that. It was like, okay, I'm the ruler for about 10 minutes, and there goes that. But Tyrion survived. He was hand to the king, hand to the queen, hand to the king, and there. Jaime's body was seen, and I'm glad they showed that, because people would be like, he's still alive, they're still alive, they could still be alive. Nope, gone, ends that debate, and I'm glad they really answered that. And overall, the episode really is what it is. It's a series finale, and they're really tough to do. But I know a lot of people are going to be pissed. They really hated Season 8. They really hated the way they wrapped up the series. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. Was it great? Meh. Was it good? Definitely. But either way, Arya did not kill Dany, but I thought she might. I thought she would have a bigger role here, but she didn't really. She did, after killing the Night King, she didn't really do much. And there are about 1 billion and 1 million and 1 trillion and 1 zillion Unsullied. They're getting more and more and more of them every time we watch. But in this episode, there was like, man, I couldn't believe how many Unsullied and Dothraki and really Grey Worm's forces there are. But we'll see what happens. No, we won't, because it's over. And it's like, I still got questions, right? Is that good? Is that a good thing about a series finale, to be like, man, I just wish I saw what was going to happen next. Where was Jon and Tormund and everybody going? What was going to happen with Arya? What was going to happen with this? What's going to happen? We don't know anymore. It's over. It sucks, right? It sucks that it's over. But I guess this vision came true. Bran's vision about Drogon over King's Landing came true. The vision here with Dany in Season 2, I believe. She really ruled the Ashes. And that sucks, for sure. A lot of people love Dany. A lot of people name their kids, you know, after some of the characters on the show, Khaleesi. And what'd you think of Drogon coming up, melting the Iron Throne, and then carrying Dany's body away? I kind of felt bad for Drogon when he was like nudging her, like, come on, get up, get up, get up, you know, like an animal would do in the wild. But Drogon's still out there. Again, it makes me wonder, like, man, I still got questions. And I don't think a series finale should make you want more and more and more. It should wrap things up, in my opinion. It should be like, dun dun dun, see you later. Thank you for watching. But to me, it's like, man, I want to watch more. I want to know what happens with Bran the Broken and Sansa the Queen of the North and everybody all together. But where do you think Drogon took Daenerys? And I thought that Jon would be the one to kill Dany because it made sense. He's the only one that could have gotten close to her. And he did. And I thought it was pretty cool when Drogon was blocking the entrance to where Dany was, and he let the Targaryen, Jon, go in there. But she really should have had other people with her, right? Other protectors. But Jon made the tough decision. And we kind of thought that Dany would get killed. Some people thought Arya. Some people thought Jon. I thought Jon. And I know this is probably going to piss a lot of people off this episode. But I'm okay with it because they had to finish up somehow, right? And they were building and building. And then Dany became the Mad Queen. And then this. And then we kind of always thought that she would get killed. She would succeed, but then get killed. And I have to say, I've never seen this roller coaster of a character ever in the history of a show. He's this, he's that. He's actually a Targaryen and the rightful heir to the throne that he never got. And I don't know if it was me, but I kind of felt like Grey Worm was a little annoying in this episode. And I usually like this guy. I felt for him when he lost Miss Sunday and what he had to go through and all this and all that. But I was just not really liking him looking at Jon a certain way, even though Jon was wrong in his eyes because he killed Dany, and, I can feel for him. But the Starks, and I guess the Targaryen there, are really running things now. You got the Queen of the North, the King of the Six Kingdoms, Arya's going somewhere, Sansa's going to be running the independent North, ruling the independent North, which is pretty cool. Sansa was a character that I'm like, I don't know about her. She really blossomed into a great character and a strong character over the course of the story, and that's great. And what did you think of Bran being the king of the Six Kingdoms? And I have to admit, I thought it was pretty cool when they were back in this same location and you saw all the different house leaders, and they were like, what are we going to do now? And then Sam's like, well, how about everybody gets to say about everybody and everybody gets to say about everything? And you're like, that's not going to work, man. Come on, people can't agree on nothing. But it was kind of cool that Bran goes from this to running things. That's crazy. And it's like, all right, we're going to have a supercomputer run things here. So it's kind of like IBM's Watson is going to be running the Six Kingdoms. So it's kind of interesting. It's a little twist, a little turn. And for Bran to run things, it's pretty cool. But again, am I the only one that's like, man, I want to know what happens next? And we're never going to know. It makes you feel unfulfilled and unsatisfied and probably disappointed. But it's like, man, I don't want to watch an episode and be like, what's going to happen next? And let alone a series finale to be like, yeah, I mean, that's it? And I just feel like it was not satisfying to be like, all right, yep, that's the end of the story. Boop, close the book. But I mean, the story starts with the Starks. Well, it starts with a wildling, a White Walker, and the people of the Night's Watch. And what did you make of the very, very end? Where's Jon and Tormund and the wildlings going? Is Jon just like, yep, I'm with the free folk now. I'm not going to be with these people of the Night's Watch. My watch has ended, and I'm never coming back. But I'm glad that Tormund and Ghost are with Jon. But it's one of those things like, where are they going? They're just going to go be free? That's cool. I'm down with that. But it's just kind of like, where are they going? And I'm glad he reunited with Ghost because the goodbye here was pretty sad, pretty weak, pretty terrible. And my wife is very excited that Ghost is back with Jon. And so am I. It's pretty cool. So I'm glad that happened. And I'm really glad that Brienne finished the story of Jaime Lannister in the Kingsguard book. And it was cool because so many people thought of him as a terrible person, as the Kingslayer. Well, not knowing why he did it, it was to save so many people. And it's just crazy to think that it came full circle, that Dany came in and wiped out everyone from King's Landing. But the Starks here that we're seeing in the trailer, sorry for this poor quality, I guess really set it up as they were going to do big, big things this season and in the series finale. Arya's going to go check out what's west of Westeros. Sansa's the Queen of the North. And Jon, well, I mean, come on. He took out Daenerys, which was pretty terrible, but very big. As for the Night King and the White Walkers and the babies here, I still don't know what this was all about. I guess we'll never know, right? And it's like, man, that's pretty unfulfilling and pretty weak to build it up, and build this all up. And then Arya just comes in and kills him. We don't know what this was all about. But that's my review of the series finale of Game of Thrones. Just some discussion, what just came to my head as I'm watching this and just thinking about it. I'm like, man, it was a little disappointing, a lot disappointing, pretty cool, pretty interesting. I was excited to see where the future was going with Bran the Broken and Bronn and Davos and Sam and Brienne and Tyrion and Podrick and really everybody. But that's it. We got no more episodes. It sucks. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. And please, guys, hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories. And as always, remember, Dracarys. See ya.